Alright, so you read the title. This video is about DDLC. This is probably not what you expected as my first video if you knew me from before YouTube, but whatever. So you might know this game already or not. If you don't, this is a visual novel and it acts like a dating sim at first. But later it uncovers the actual truth about this game, but I won't say anything more than that, because if you really want to check it out yourself, I think you should play yourself. So the way I got into this is after playing Omori, which was a life-changing experience. It made me look at games a bit differently. I got more into this psychological horror genre of games like DDLC is, and that was actually the most recent one I played. I also tried Monika before that, and I couldn't get it working on my phone. And the reason I wanted to play it on my phone is, well, it was 3 a.m., you know? I wouldn't go to my PC if I didn't want to get my ass whooped, so I tried getting it working on my phone, but it would just crash all the time. And same thing with my iPad. And I recently found out why. So the game uses Ren'Py 6.99. Nice. And that is not Ren'Py 8. And all these emulators are using Ren'Py 8 as their engine. So my code has to be in Ren'Py 8 for it to play properly. So that's what I did. I compiled the game under Ren'Py 8 and expected it to just work. And it did. I thought that this was it. I didn't even have to change any code at all. It just worked after compiling it for Ren'Py 8, I thought. Until the exciting part of the game came up, which is the Act 2. And that's when everything broke. Ironically, this is also where the game would display a fake "an exception has occurred" screen for effects. And it showed a real one this time. It just didn't work. That was horrible because, well, I needed the game to work. So I ended up looking into the source code and I learned a few things about DDLC mods. This way I was able to make the fixes. Thankfully, it was just like a few lines in a couple of files, and then it was working perfectly fine. I was able to play through it on my iPad and on my phone. I decided that I want to share this mod because there's probably someone that wants to do this too, especially on iOS, because the choices you have on there are just not good. That's why I made this video. So if you want to play DDLC on your mobile device, whether that is your Apple iPad or iPhone or your Android phone, or I don't know what other exotic Android device you have, like your car. I guess watch this tutorial. But before we start, on iOS you need Ren'Py Reader, but on Android you do not need to pay. It's a completely different app, so you have to have $3 essentially, so it's nothing crazy. But once you got this app, you can go get the game. If I just go in on the official site and then downloading the Windows version. So for now, it's just like on a PC. You download the game and extract the files. There you go. And yeah, but you can't really launch this yet because it's in Ren'Py 6. So let's convert it to Ren'Py 8 using my mod. So to do this, you have to go on the link in the description, or basically just go on my GitHub and find the repository DDLC Ren'Py 8. And then go to the releases section and download the latest release. Alright, so now we extract that release. There you go. And now we go inside of the game folder and select everything inside of that. And then we drag it inside of the game folder inside of the original. So we're basically replacing the files. Perfect. So now we're ready to launch the game. It's that easy. So open Ren'Py Reader, press add, and now we just go on my iPad, downloads, select the folder, and it should be loaded inside of Ren'Py Reader now. So start the project, and there you go. Now you can play this game. So let me show you that it's working real quick. So yeah, you can create a new save file and get started. Now, if you need to access the game files, you actually have to press the Open Folder button inside of Ren'Py Reader. This is different for Android because on Android, we're not even going to use the same app. The procedure, however, starts about the same. You just install the patch to the original game and put it somewhere in a folder. And then you can install the actual JoyPlay app and the plugin so you can actually run the Ren'Py game. And now we're gonna add it from our storage. Select the folder and then choose the ddlc.py file. Now you can name the game, so obviously Doki Doki Literature Club. Set the version to 1.1.1. Skip the icon, and we can now launch it, after allowing permissions, of course. There you go. So it's about the same as on iOS. And here you can actually also add the game to your home screen if you want to. And to access the files, you just go to the folder where you imported the game from.
A little bit of Monika in my life, a little bit of Monika by my side, a little bit of